It is the Tennessee Titans and the LA Chargers on CBS from London on Sunday. Chargers favored by 6.5. Will Brinson, take your pick.
Nothing like having a terrible record and then going right to the Tennessee Titans, who haven't scored an offensive touchdown in 8 quarters. They were blanked by the Baltimore Ravens. Adam, I've got a weird, stupid reason for taking the Titans here. I like the Chargers. I think the Chargers are the obvious pick, but I'm the only one taking the Titans on CBSSports.com, and I'm the only one I know that thinks the Titans might win this game, so I'm going to ride with it. I love it. I love the fact that nobody wants anything to do with the Titans. When you're down and in the muck, give me the dirty stuff. I'll take the Titans here.
I mean, on the flip side, there's a reason why nobody likes the Tennessee Titans, because they've watched Marcus Mariota throw the football the last couple of weeks. Something's up with my guy, Marcus Mariota. You know how much I love the Chargers, loved them all year. I'm not off LA in terms of the Super Bowl. I think that the Chargers are going to smash the Tennessee Titans. The Patriots favored by 2.5 on the road against the Bears on CBS on Sunday. Will Brinson, take your pick.
Oh boy, here we go again, right? Again, you're reeling, and it's time to make a logical pick, like betting against Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. When you look at their numbers in October, it's terrifying. They just win, road, home, wherever they are. They've started to figure it out. But I think this is actually a pretty good spot. The Patriots are going to be a heavy public favorite. The Bears blew a game in Miami in a tough. Matt Nagy's out there wearing a visor with no hair. Like, what is he doing in Miami doing that? They learned their lesson. They'll go home. They play really well as a road as an underdog at home. And I like the Bears to beat the Patriots this week. I might be reeling.
Yeah. Well, come on. Listen, and I was taking the cheese on Chicago. I was right on New England's struggles at the beginning of the year. Is Mitchell Trubisky going to outscore Tom Brady? I could give you a whole bunch of things. Nagy settling for the bomb of a field goal, which they missed. Not showing up against Brock Osweiler. Is Mitch Trubisky going to outscore Tom Brady? By the way, for all the stats we threw out last week, Mahomes against the Belichick defense, Mitch Trubisky is one of these young quarterbacks too, but nobody's talking about it because no one's giving him a chance. I love the New England Patriots. America's team. Jacksonville. Favored by 4.5 at home against the Texans on CBS on Sunday. Will Brinson, take your pick.
I like the Jaguars here, but I'm getting a little nervous about it because of the injury report. Leonard Fournette hasn't played since like 2012. At this point, it feels like TJ Yeldon is questionable as to whether or not he'll play. And the thing about this Jaguars team, Adam, is that they have to be winning early so they can salt the game away. If you get them down 14-0, it's over. Adios, amigo. I mean, they just won't. They can't come back. I think Blake Bortles, though, he plays a lot better at home. I like the Jaguars to actually run up the score on a fraudulent Texans team that has the worst 3-game win streak in NFL history.
Well, let me back up that brilliant point. Frank Reich, Jason Garrett, Nathan Peterman. Those are the individuals who should get the game balls for the Texans during this 3-game winning streak. I love Blake Bortles on Sunday. I'm Ron Burgundy. I'm with you. Double-digit victory for the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Baltimore Ravens are 2.5-point favorites when they host the New Orleans Saints on Sunday. Will Brinson, take your pick.
Yeah, this feels a little tricky too, but I like the Ravens here. I think people are underselling just how good this Baltimore team is. They have one of the best defenses in the NFL. I think top 2 unit right now, certainly by DVOA. They can stop the run. They can stop the pass. They're deep in the secondary and talented. And Joe Flacco's playing really well right now. He's throwing the ball deep. Maybe Marshawn Lattimore gets on Michael Crabtree and slows him down a little bit. But John Brown, Willie Snead revenge game. I like the Ravens to win and cover here at home.
The Willie Snead revenge game. For all the talk about the Saints being a dome team, and they are, I just think they have the ability to go on the road and play outside against a good defense and take care of business. Big game for Ingram, big game for Kamara. Drew Brees, I'm not worried about the weather. I mean, the guy played at Purdue on the collegiate level. I don't think the Ravens are as good as maybe you or some other people do. Great game, fun game. I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints to win. Big game on CBS, Will, Sunday afternoon. The Cowboys visiting the Redskins. Washington favored by 1. Will Brinson, take your pick.
Hello, friends. We get the Redskins and the Cowboys for the first time in 25 years. Unbelievable. Shouldn't be that long. I love seeing this on CBS, and I love seeing the Redskins as a short home favorite. I'm going to reiterate what I said last week. The Dallas Cowboys aren't good. They did some sneaky stuff, and they ran zone read to force the Jaguars into playing zone defense on the back end that opened things up for Cole Beasley. That's good coaching. First time we've seen it in like 5 years out of Dallas. I don't think we're going to get it back-to-back weeks. Washington is an underrated blue-collar team that wins in the trenches. Give me the Redskins. Alex Smith with a nice game against the Cowboys. Redskins extend the division lead.
I'm going with the Cowboys. I think Ezekiel Elliott's going to put his stamp on this game. Listen, I think that at the end of the day, Washington's going to be one of these teams, win one, lose one. I liked them last week against Carolina. I was right. I was dead wrong on Dallas. Show me, Dallas. Show me something. I think Ezekiel Elliott is going to dominate this one. Dak's going to be solid. I have Dallas beating Washington in Washington on CBS. Bengals, Chiefs, Sunday Night Football. Kansas City favored by 6 at home. Will Brinson take your pick?
Well, it's a tough one. I wish they would have left it in a regular non-primetime slot because I would love the Bengals getting 6. Instead, I just sort of like the Bengals getting 6. Kansas City's undefeated against the spread after they backdoored the cover against the Patriots last week. I just think right now, Adam, this is too much. It's just there's too much inflation built into this line. I think the Bengals can keep it close. They haven't covered a ton under Marvin Lewis in primetime. They certainly haven't won a lot under Marvin Lewis in primetime. They have covered a little bit more, though, recently. And so I like the Bengals here to sort of backdoor one, maybe a late Andy Dalton to Tyler Boyd touchdown to really mess up the gamblers up there.
Let me tell you, if Marv and Andy, if this was a comedy in primetime, it would have been canceled a long time ago. Because it is a comedy in prime time. And being fair, I picked Cincinnati to beat Baltimore on Thursday Night Football earlier in the year, but it's Patty Mahomes off of a loss. I'm going to take Andy Reid and company to win by double digits. Let's take a look at the rest of our picks coming up for this week. We disagree on the Browns and the Bucks. We're sharing a brain on Detroit. We disagree on the Eagles and the Panthers. We're both going to roll with the Buffalo Bills. I've been on fire just taking the Bills to cover this year. Disagree on the Vikings and the Jets, both rolling with L.A. And I'm going to take the Atlanta Falcons to beat the Giants 45-10. Good luck with the rest of your Week 7 picks, Will Brinson, and we'll talk to you next week.